Hi guys, welcome back to Immortal BJJ. I'm here with one of my blue belts, Sean White. I wanted to go over a really cool technique from Spider Guard that involves a sweep combo with an arm bar. It's a really fun technique, and if you get the timing down right, it's a pretty high percentage. Alright, so let's start this off. So I'm going to start from my closed guard, and I'm going to grab Sean's sleeves. Now, what's important is how I open my guard when I'm going to Spider Guard. I don't necessarily want to put my feet down the ground because it creates space for my opponent to start bringing his knees up. So I'm going to keep tension on his quadriceps by opening my legs, and I'm going to dig my heels into the ground. That's going to keep his legs in place as I'm getting both my feet to his hips. I'm going to hip out. Doesn't really matter which leg I bring in because I have both those arms extended. My feet go to his hips, and then I open up my shins. I want to make sure that my shins are cutting into the crease of his elbows, and I'm really got a solid grip on his sleeves. Now, I can roll my hand into the grip, or I can get a pistol grip. I just want to make sure I don't put my hands on the inside. Not only is this illegal, but it's very dangerous for my hands because my fingers could get broken if he starts twisting and release the grip. So I have a safe grip, and now I want to shift out to one side and push up on Sean's leg, his elbow. Now I can come back to center as a drill just to get myself feeling comfortable getting my legs up. One thing important I want to talk about with Spider Guard, I don't necessarily want to be like this. This is not good. Or with my legs bent in. I need to have my arms, his arms somewhat rocking so it's off balance. Alright? So for this particular technique, I'm going to do what's called a lasso. I'm going to bring my leg over again from the hip. My leg comes over and I hook under Sean's arm that my leg came over. Now what's important, a countering option that Sean has when I do a lasso technique is to get his hand beneath my hamstring and start to pull his hand up, and because he has the leverage, he's going to release his grip. So I want to make sure that I'm going to open up my elbow, and I'm going to use my knee to pull him in, and I drop my elbow down. That way his hand is really higher than my leg, so he cannot loop his hand under. Now what's great about this particular technique is that I'm not going to keep my leg on the left side of his body. I'm going to transfer it over and under the opposite arm. Now once I get that controlled under, I want to plant my foot on the ground so my pinky's on the ground, and I'm actually going to shift my body sideways. Now when I shift, I will plant and push my leg, which will make him fall to his side. Alright? Once he falls to his side, I'm going to transfer my left leg over his back and body, and then I'm going to pull his arm and pull right into an arm bar. Alright? It's pretty easy if I get my head really close to his knee and then pull my hands pretty hard. Alright, so here we go. Another good timing for this particular technique is when I get myself set and I start to loop out. At this exact moment, he might actually bring his knees close to me or rock his body forward a little bit because he's worried about being swept or put into a triangle possibly. My leg comes over, I hook, nice strong pull. Also, it's going to help me with the sweep is this is almost very similar to an Americana kind of torque on his arm. And so when I bring the elbow over, see how his arm is bent? Very powerful now. I now pull this arm across, hip out, plant my foot. I'm going to keep turning, and then I extend my leg, and that's going to make him fall over. Now really quickly, I want to bring my leg over his body. I'm going to let go of my left hand and square myself out to the arm bar. One more time, speed. Alright, so I hope this is something you guys can utilize. It's a lot of fun. And at the very minimum, you're learning how to shift your legs into position to possibly go for different submissions. Thanks so much, sir. I appreciate your time. And you guys take care.